Well, that was a lovely bay, wasn't it?
Beautiful bay.
Oh my God, and we caught up with these guys here. This is a wave dancer. Honeymoon couple after meeting each other for 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
6 weeks, they knew it, soulmates.
Got married after 4 weeks.
Really enjoyed the bay.
Except for yesterday. There's been a lot of marine traffic over this Memorial Day long weekend. There was a disabled jet ski floating somewhere with 3 persons on board. Somewhere there was a yacht aground in St. Croix. So the Coast Guard have been very busy. Anyway, so we just left the beautiful Culbrita Bay, something like that, in Puerto Rico. Anyway, so we got 507 nautical miles to go till our next island, which is in the Bahamas, we hope. And we track along the coast of Puerto Rico for the next 24 hours, quite close to the coast. That's about it. Winds up our tush. Quite a sloppy little set at the moment, probably due to the land influence, and we're going to just have to put up with that until well, this is the Caribbean Sea, so we've got to just put up with it. Okay. Day 2 has started of our passage to Wilmington, North Carolina. Main island of Puerto Rico. I'm not sure of the name of this island, but it certainly looks lovely. It's quite early in the morning at the moment, so the sun hasn't burnt away all the clouds yet. Our destination is over there, past the whole island of Puerto Rico, then past Dominican Republic, then past Haiti, then past Turks and Caicos, and then the Bahamas. Oh, nice. Still undefined, so he's travelling in silent mode, little bugger.
How close was that one, Rick?
0.04 of a nautical mile.
Okay.
Okay, need a course change.
Yep, course change.
I want 10 to starboard.
Oh, 10 to starboard.
10 to starboard.
Where are we, Ricky, this time? Where were we last night?
Culbrita Island.
We are now?
Caicos.
Caicos.
I-C-A-C-O-S.
Yeah.
Caicos.
Yeah.
Caicos.
Okay. Caicos. And island in Puerto Rico. And last night.
You know, Puerto Rico's an island, you know. It's surrounded by...
Oh, I know. Somebody starting with water. Somebody starting with the initial
DT.
DT. Somebody DT told us that this is an island surrounded by water. Puerto Rico, don't forget that.
Don't have all the answers we need, but I do have a little hope and a lot of empathy. Maybe that's not gonna get it done, but change begins with only one. So I'll keep the faith.
Not really. Yeah, I know, but we nearly touched bottom on the way in.
'Cause I wanna see the sun shining on
We live and learn. We've been in St. Thomas, US Virgin Islands and Puerto Rico, and there's been a lot of Coast Guard activity. Anyway, coming out of Puerto Rico, there's been a lot of securities about live gunfire from Coast Guard doing live gunfire, and liquid natural gas tankers going in and out of port, so we weren't allowed to go anywhere near there, etc, etc. But they were saying, the Coast Guard was saying, go to channel 22 Alpha, and we don't have a channel 22 Alpha. And so I looked up the conversions, and channel 22 Alpha was the old channel name, for the new channel name is now 1022 on our VHF. And of course I didn't have that, and so I wasn't able to listen to any of the Securities. But I then remembered that we're in USA. If I had to switch over the VHF from international to USA, as soon as I did that, there we go, 1022 popped up, and I was able to listen to all of the Securities and work out how we can avoid the live firing. And believe me, we are reasonably close to it. There's a 5,000 yard exclusion zone around the live firing. We would be inside that 5,000 yard exclusion zone if the live firing stayed on for another 1 hour. They are finishing at 1100 hours, and we'll be in that zone at 1200 hours. So we're quite safe. But yeah, we would have been sailing right through that zone. Also on the charts out here, there's warnings that there's a lot of unexploded ordnance and explosive dumping grounds. So I don't know whether it's World War II stuff, but they say do not anchor, do not trawl, do not pass go, basically. Yeah, I'd hate to drop a pick. I'd hate to drop my anchor on top of an exploded bomb. Good Lord. Not too much pressure here this morning, so we're just ghosting along doing 5.4. That's not too bad, I suppose. Predominantly in the 4s, some 3s. Last night, early hours of the morning, we lost our AIS, the automatic identification system that tracks us and tracks ships, so we know where each other is and are. And it failed. It was working fine in the morning, and it was picking up marker buoys, which I didn't know that it was going to do, but it was picking up the lead buoys heading into San Juan Harbour. So I was happy with the way it was working, and a ship went by, just a nautical mile going that way, and I radioed him and said, mate, is your AIS on? We're not seeing anything. And he said, I'm not seeing you either. So I knew I had a problem. So I went chasing around and I couldn't find anything. I'm suspecting the aerial because the diagnostics on the radio said that it was transmitting and receiving. So thank heavens I elected to go for a redundant VHF aerial, so 2 aerials, one for my AIS and one for my VHF, because I was able to switch over the VHF aerial for the AIS aerial and vice versa, and now have got full transmission of 32 nautical miles on our AIS for all the shipping, because and we're also using our little handheld VHF, so we've got full coverage of radio and AIS back. So sometime today, I've just had a cooked breakfast, so sometime today I will get off my tail and trace the antenna back from up there, back along to the radio and see where the fault lies. Gotta love them boats.
Yeah, I wanna see the sun shining on everyone, shining till the day is done. I get sad when the battling starts. We get left with a little change and a lot of broken hearts. Baby, that's not gonna get it done. Though change begins with only one. So I'll keep the faith that change is gonna come. 'Cause I wanna see the sun shining on everyone.
We're pretty excited. We've just anchored up, and so far so good. At anchorage here, just to have a bit of a rest before we continue on our journey, but we'll definitely spend today here. All right, so we'll go for a swim soon.
Check the anchor.
Check the anchor.
Take a step back, look around. I'm going round in circles, need my feet back on the ground. Feel the warm sun on my skin. The world's so big, so much to see. It's a good day to begin. Take a step back, look around.